What's up, guys? Happy Monday morning. Well, Monday around noon, actually. I'm getting ready to head out to a detail. Department of the U.S. Treasury, yes. I'll be sending my taxes today. You actually got the 2-day extension because the 15th fell on the Sunday, which was yesterday. So, as long as it's postmark by the 17th, you're good to go. I do this every year when filing. As far as waiting till the last second. You got a good tax man. But I wanted to mention, guys, is that, in the beginning, you have to have a means to an end. I didn't always file taxes when I was trying to get my business off the ground. Here at the local post office here, my little local in my neighborhood. But you have to get to a certain point before you can start, worrying about that stuff. And that's not, criminal, being a criminal to the government or anything. That's what makes our country great, is that you put the pieces together like building blocks, like bricks, and build something. And then, you're starting from scratch. Absolutely starting from scratch. So let's flip this right here. But like I said, guys, you don't always start from, hey, look, boop. You don't start, you're building a business. Oh, that's terrible. You're building a business and, you have to have a means to an end in the beginning. So, taxes is not as stressful as you think it is, especially if you have a good tax person. I will say one tip, though, before I go, as I get ready to go in here. Make sure that you're keeping track of your mileage. Mile IQ, QuickBooks does it now. But mileage, man, you claim so much on mileage. That's because I travel, back and forth to Columbia, which is about 60 miles, from Augusta. So mileage, man, I kill it on mileage every year because, it's just mileage, man. You get, 20, every mile, it's so much. It adds up so fast. So make sure if you don't do anything right when you start filing taxes or as you're filing taxes, mileage, man, mileage. So let me go in here and hand this in. I always like to hand deliver it to an actual person, not just put it in the mailbox, just so I know that it's gonna, be postmarked for that specific day and get sent to them people, and hopefully no audits. Everything should be good. Everything was cut and dry this year. So hope you guys, when tax season is in, and as we're coming to an end of tax season, but, don't stress out about it, man. Just keep your receipts, your mileage for us mobile guys. Mileage, man, is huge. It's super huge. So just something to think about, guys. Just something us as Americans, something that we have to do is file these taxes. Can't work for free all the time. So, I hope, like I said, I hope the tax thing, don't freak out about it. Your mileage, I'm always going to say that about mileage. And for me, I don't know how you do yours, but I always wait till the last April to file mine. So there it is, guys. I'm Randy, and I'm out of here. And just wanted to add one more thought to that, the whole tax thing, guys, is that, if you want to buy stuff, you're going to have to file taxes, If you go to buy a house, financing for vehicles, you'll have to show your income. You know what I'm saying? So it's a necessary evil. And, it's like this, guys. Go to Iraq for a year, a couple deployments. I was fortunate I only had to go one time. Go over there and see their way of life. See those people's way of life. Go over there, check that out. You'll come back to America, to the good old USA, and be happy to pay taxes. Seriously. Not to get all patriotic and everything, it's just... when you've seen things in your life, different things in your life, that's not the norm to what you're used to, it makes you appreciate some of the policies and laws and stuff that we have, going on in our country. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of crap, and I'm not a political guy and this and that. There's a lot of crap going on in our country, but I'd rather be here than Iraq or Afghanistan or Syria or any of those places. You know what I'm saying? So file your taxes. Be happy that you're doing it. When you go to buy that new truck, that new car, that new house, credit cards, applying for loans, stuff like that, business loans to make your business grow. You're going to have to show, you show your taxes, you show your bank statements, all that stuff. They ask for all that stuff. So, it's a necessary evil. So I just wanted to add that, and I'm no tax expert, guys. That's why I hire somebody to do it for me. But, just going back to the mileage thing, I mean, that there's so much more deductions that you can take, your supplies, I have a home office out of my house, actually my living room. That's my home office, but deductions for that, employees, you can't 1099 everybody. So, you file the stuff, so, we're working, you file so you can have the things that you work for, so it's pretty simple. So, I'm glad that's over with for 2018. I'll be back in April of 2019 doing it all over again. I will say, that my business is growing based off revenue numbers each year. So that's an exciting thing. And with looking into the future, seeing what it holds, some of the things that we have in place, it's great, man. It's great. So I hope I was able to show you a little something. Don't freak out about it. Don't freak out about the taxes. It's just something that you're going to have to do eventually, or it's just something that we all have to do. So, just do it. Find you a good tax person, somebody you can trust, somebody that knows all the tax laws and stuff, all the ins and outs, and, keep that person, keep them, you got questions along the year, I can call my tax guy and be like, hey man, will I be able to, do such and such or do this or that? And usually, my guy has been doing it for 25 years. So, every time they add new tax laws, it's just adding on to the knowledge that he already knows. So I would say those are some of the tips that I would give to you guys. Like I said, don't freak out about it, man. It's not a big deal. Just do it. If you owe money, you owe money. Just pay them their money and keep it moving. So that's it for me, guys. I'm Randy, and I'll talk with you soon.